What's going on, Jerome's? So the Minnesota Vikings have had left tackle issues for quite a while. It's just like when Brian McKinney's the good old days, there's trouble. Matt Khalil, supposedly the surefire can't miss prospect, number 4 overall in 2012. TJ Clemmings, about that. But the Vikings in 2021 landed Christian Darrisaw, the pride of Virginia Tech. Loved him in the draft process, and really thankful that the Vikings were able to maneuver in that draft and still land him at number 23 overall. And he's that dude. He's been that dude. And a lot of people poo-pooed him in the draft process because he had a groin injury and didn't allow him to completely compete in the draft process. And some people sort of wrote him off as a rookie. It's like, oh, he's got the groin injury, but Christian Darrisaw has flexed, and even though he missed a couple games last year due to concussions, he is really showing that he is one of the best young left tackles in the game. And long story longer, Andrew Thomas, the pride of the New York Giants, former number 4 overall pick in 2020, coming out of Georgia, got himself paid. Schefter, go. Left tackle Andrew Thomas of the Giants reached an agreement on a 5-year, $117 million extension that includes an offensive line record $67 million fully guaranteed at signing, tying him to New York really New Jersey, through the 2029 season. Also, I love that Rock Nation is taking over sports agency. It's fantastic, man. It's really good. But the whole thing is, so this is Andrew Thomas's first year being eligible for an extension, being a 2020 first-round pick, 3 years in, got himself paid, and the Vikings will probably have to pay Christian Darrisaw next offseason, as well as 3 years will have passed for him. And if you look at Andrew Thomas, again, Andrew Thomas was an interesting case because he was great coming out of Georgia, high pick, number 4 overall. Ooh, the Khalil selection pick. But he was frankly just bad his first season. He was not good his first season with the Giants. He rebounded the subsequent years. He was a second-team All-Pro in 2022, and he got taken care of. And frankly, last year, Andrew Thomas and Christian Darrisaw were relatively close. Like, I understand that Andrew Thomas got all the hype and publicity, rightfully so. He is a bad dude, one of the best young left tackles in the game. But I don't know, maybe it's media market, maybe it's whatever, but if you look at some of the stats and analytics, PFF grade pretty similar, pressures similar. Although should note that Darrisaw played almost 200 fewer snaps due to missing a couple games with that concussion. But pressure rate pretty similar. Sacks allowed 4 for Thomas, 5 for Darrisaw. Penalties 2 for Thomas, 3 for Darrisaw. The difference is Darrisaw was a mauler, a masher in the run game, man. And frankly, the Vikings' run game wasn't very good last year. And Andrew Thomas has Saquon Barkley, so that is the difference right there. But you look at the left tackle contracts right now, Tunsil is still King Tunsil up there. I mean, dude has finessed more money, and also he blessed the Dolphins with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and it's just at Bradley Chubb. It's really insane, man. But Tunsil got his. Trent Williams obviously is still up there, rightfully so. David Bakhtiari, who hasn't played since 1998, is still up there. Ronnie Stanley got paid. Jake Matthews got paid recently. Cam Robinson got inked up by Jacksonville. So Andrew Thomas right now is the second highest paid tackle in the NFL by average at 23.5, and that's probably where we're going to be looking at for Christian Darrisaw next offseason, if and when, knock on all the wood, he has himself a phenomenal season this year, stays healthy. Also, it'll be a little bit like the Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow situation, where guys were just waiting for the other to get paid so they could leapfrog him, as all three were eligible. Where in Darrisaw's draft class, you do have Penei Sewell of the Lions, who potentially could be moving over to left tackle for Detroit and taking over for Taylor Decker and getting paid. Currently one of the better young right tackles in the game right now. And also Rashawn Slater for the Chargers, protecting Justin Herbert's ass. First you buy the house, then you buy the insurance. And Stanley is going to get his as well. So it could be a spot where it could be, I mean, Tunsil may go down next offseason, where maybe Slater and Darrisaw and Penei Sewell getting 24, 25, 26 million per year, and the Vikings got to be ready for that. And Kwesi certainly knows that they've been searching forever for a franchise left tackle. Kwesi obviously knows the value of it. Kevin O'Connell, as a former NFL quarterback, certainly knows the value of having your ass watched. So, I mean, Darrisaw, not ready to say that he's Trent Williams, but I'm not ready to say he's Trent Williams. Maybe it's just the number, maybe it's just the size and strength and agility and ability, but CD is just fantastic, or Crime Dog as Kirk Cousins calls him. I absolutely love and adore him. Take care of him long term, and it's just beautiful, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Andrew Thomas got himself paid, and what it means for the Vikings franchise left tackle Christian Darrisaw next offseason. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Won't support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.